Hello, everyone. This is Venom, and we are here for the first in our new series. We're here with the Oblivion Remastered mod spotlight. All right, so I'm very excited. I was hoping to be able to do mod spotlights for Starfield when it came out for a long time. The game is dead. I don't know what Bethesda's planning on doing. I get the honor of getting to do some Oblivion mods now. I always wanted to do them back in the day. I get a chance to do that, so thank you, Bethesda, for letting me be able to make a mod spotlight for Oblivion and have it still be relevant to the time. So thank you very much. Okay, so we are here on the Nexus. I will be checking out mod spotlights on both the big websites, although the other website that we will not name, I will not be showing on YouTube. If I find anything I like on there, I'll put it on my Discord. I'll be doing Nexus mods strictly on here. Now, I do have a rule for the mod spotlights I'll be doing right now. I don't like doing this, but because the game just came out and I want to enjoy it as is, I'm not going to be installing most mods. So I'm going to be going over, I'm not going to install them all, I'm not going to test them out before I go over them. I'm just going to go in, I'm going to check to see if there's any issues people are posting about. Oblivion's been modded so long and the modders know what they're doing at this point. I'm not overly worried unless it's something crazy. And I want to enjoy my game right now before I get too crazy with the mods. So once I beat the game, then I'll go nuts. Now, if I find something I really want, like if I find like a Shadow Magic mod or something like that, then I'll install that and go ahead and play, and I'll show you the gameplay. But for the most part, we're going to go through and just see what everyone's saying about it. Does it work? I'm not too worried about mods not working for Oblivion at the moment, but like I said, we'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear, but once I do beat my game, then I go through and I'll be modding, most of the mods in like I normally would. All right, that being said, let's start here. We're going to be doing the Oblivion Remaster mods. We're going to start with the mods that are popular right now, the most popular. Then after that, once I do the spotlight every week, I'll see what's been popular that week and go on from there. But for now, let's do just popular. Now, I'm guessing, and I already see it right here, the achievement unlocker. There's going to be a lot of mods that you're going to recognize from just modding other games. Like some mods are going to be really popular. Like typically whenever you mod a game, it blocks your achievements on Steam and on consoles. I don't know if consoles have an achievement unblocker, but we've got an achievement unblocker right here for Steam. It's one of the first things that popped up here. We got a few other things. I'm going to go through all the mods here on the popular page. There's 16 mods. We're not going to spend a ton of time on each one, but I do want to give you an idea of what we've got available right now. And then I might go ahead and check out and see what's new as well. So first off, we got Ultimate Engine Tweaks, Anti-Stutter. This one is from, where's there? It's been a while since I did the spotlight. P40 Locks. Okay. About the mod, definitive real engine or Unreal Engine changes go to remove stutter. I haven't noticed a ton of stuttering, but basically it's going to be a performance mod. So, yeah, you're gonna see performance mods. We might see a reskin on the front page. We might see some other stuff that's gonna. I call them modder tools. I'm not a modder myself. Pardon my my ignorance on that, but I do expect to see some more technical mods on here. Next up, unleveled item rewards. That's a good one here. Now, if you don't know, Oblivion does have level rewards and leveled enemies. As you level up, then enemies, will become stronger or different enemies will spawn, and the leveled list, your items that you find in chests and off enemies, they also go up too. It is kind of annoying, and this one does exactly what I think it does. Makes all leveled items in the game unleveled because of very constant infuriates me. Yes, thank you. Why? What kind of insanity made everyone think this was a good idea? Yes, thank you. Despite Todd's unbreakable promise that the leveling system in Oblivion had been fixed, this is sadly not the case. When I learned that quest rewards still pull from leveled pool. Okay, yeah, that's like basically okay. It's gonna take off that level list. So I think that's, if you're going for like a roleplay experience, I think that's a very good idea. And I do like in Morrowind. That's something I really like and respect about Morrowind over Oblivion. But they actually had like items that would just be there. Like you can go start the game, grab a potion of flight, and immediately go get the strongest bow in the game, like within like the first few minutes, like stuff like that. You know where it's at. I respect that. I wish that they would stick to that a bit more. But let's go. We got the achievement unblocker. Like I said, this one should be. Oh, and I didn't say who did that last one. Sorry, I got to get back in the habit of doing these. So the unleveled item rewards is from TrainWiz. Now we've got the Universal Achievement Unblocker. This one is from Emus. It does standalone plugin for Steam Game Pass to prevent console from blocking achievements and unblocking existing saves. There you go. So now you don't have to do a new save. It'll unblock saves if you've already modded your game. So get your achievements, mod, go nuts. Next up, we got the difficulty slider fixed. Let's see. This one is by, I don't know how to say that, Ixion I'm a fourth. I should know Roman numerals. 17. Ixion 17. Whew. This mod fixes the huge jumps in damage multipliers from difficulty settings to allow more granular configuration. Okay, so probably a little bit less. Here we go. Here's the exact amounts here. So here are the damage amounts for vanilla. For novice, I'm just going to go through the damage dealt here. For novice, you do 6 times damage. On apprentice is 3. Adept 1. For expert, this is a huge jump. You do only 0.2% damage and then 0.1. So you can only do 20% normal damage. That's a huge jump there. That's insane. Yeah, and there's a modded version right here. We go from 1.125, 1.8 points. That is much better. I did not realize that the jump was so. I'm playing on adept version right now. That's a huge jump. I'd only be doing 10%. I've got a strong character now. I've damn near maxed out my magic skills, but there's no way I could do master right now. That's insane. Okay, so yeah, definitely check that one out. I might be adding this one in too if I decide to play on a harder difficulty, but this is one I'm going to go ahead and recommend. If you want to play on a harder difficulty, that is insane. That is fucking insane. And you take 3 times and 6 times damage. Yeah, no, screw that. Okay, next up we got the Better HUD mod. Here we go. Better HUD. This one is by Kaides. I know I'm saying it wrong, but I know I gave it a few attempts. Hopefully I got it right. It says makes compass widget smaller, places gauges vertically on the left corner. Let's take a look here. Okay. This looks like the vanilla. No, wait. Health is usually in the middle. Okay, the gauges are usually in the middle. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that ever really bugged me, but it does make sense because I think our buffs are over there too. So the buffs are there, and then we've got your health pool and stuff there. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So yeah, that's the Better HUD. This one is Alid Reshade. Let's take a look at what this one is. And again, these are just the most popular mods of all time right now for it. This is Alid Reshade. This is uploaded by Longriff. It says Alid Reshade is a reshade preset made to experience glorious visuals by reclaiming the colors in light of the original Elder Scrolls Oblivion. We're pushing Unreal. Okay, so basically a reshader for the Alid Ruin. I think it's everything. I don't think it's actually. Yeah, there we go. I don't think it's just the Alid Ruins. I think he just called it Alid. Now, funny story. I'm actually colorblind. Like, I can tell the difference between the color saturation in both of these. Like, this one is obviously a little bit dimmer. It kind of looks like it's got a little bit of a gray or hazy filter over it. The one next to it, much more vibrant. But if I hadn't seen these together, I mean, this is the way in my mind, like, even old Oblivion, the way it was kind of, like, shaded over a bit, it still popped in my head. Like, it's really weird to explain. It might be, maybe it's everybody, but, yeah, I wouldn't have known the difference without these two together, but I think that's kind of the point, too. That's why I put the photos here. So, that's a good reshader. Very, very popular. It's the most popular one right now. Next up, we got the carry weight modifier. And you know what? I'm hoping I see, like, a backpack mod or something, too. I was just thinking about that. Gear is very, very heavy in Oblivion, and I'm trying to make some money again. I got tired of selling potions, and now I'm to the point to where I can, like, get Daedric gear, but, I mean, after I kill 2 guys and get their gear, I'm full, so. Okay, this is a carry weight modifier. This one is created by Erok. And carry weight modifier, carry everything you'll ever need. So I think this might just give you infinite weight. No, you can't carry, yeah. Changes the lockpick weight to minus 150. What the? Adds rings that do not take up any ring slots and a few barrels next to the Imperial Office. So it gives you 2. Oh, okay. It gives you the feather effect and changes the lockpick weight to minus 150. So hey, that's pretty cool if you're tired of the carry weight issue, which is usually a pretty big issue, a very common thing people mod in, or backpacks or ways to increase your carry weight. This will be the perfect mod for you. All right, next up we've got the leveled creature and item diversity, and this one's by a push to win button. Allows low-level creatures and items to continue spawning regardless of player level, rather than disappearing from the world as you level up. This is another good one. Another issue with Oblivion, with the leveled list and with enemies spawning based off your level, that means that once you get to a certain level, those low-level enemies just won't spawn anymore, just be the higher-level enemies. It's not like an MMO where there are certain spawns you know a creature's going to be at regardless of your level, whether or not you can take them on or not. This completely gets rid of those creatures. So if you're like looking for like, stunting clan fears or something. Are you looking for something specific that's a lower tier creature? They're not going to spawn. So this, yeah, this is going to be another good one. Like I said, Oblivion it was revolutionary, but there was some jank, and again, this is part of the jank. So, and that's one of the first things that got modded out. So, very good. And again, yeah, it's one of those things to where it is a pain in the ass, but I still respect them that it was a pain in the ass back in the day. They're like, okay, here's the actual experience again, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass again. All right, this one is Young Textures Revamped by Foo00, and it's just a retexture of the young version of character spaces. So let's just do a couple, check some comparisons. Okay, yeah, so this is a young skin before. This man looks like he is 45, twice divorced. No, I take that back. He looks like he's about 32, 2 divorces, 2 kids, and he just got his girlfriend pregnant. This man has seen some shit. He'll never make more than $53,000 a year, and he's going to be stuck in a rent-controlled, but a terrible, terrible studio apartment. This man looks like he's ready to go fuck the world. I like it. I like it. This woman just looks like she's done with fucking everything. She's only 19. She's only 19, but this motherfucker right here, she's seen. Nope, she done. And this one, not much better, but I mean, she's smiling a bit more. Either way, it was a joke. Yeah, the retextures look good. Let's take a look at a couple more here. This is the orc. Yeah, much smoother. It is weird that this is a young one, but they definitely, even the young versions look very, very old. So, yeah, very good retextures. I like them. All right, next one, we've got the Baka Achievement Enabler. Now, this is one you will oftentimes see this exact enabler. It's usually on, I see Baka Achievement Enabler on pretty much every Bethesda game. I think it's always Shadow Shade that always does. I got to get double check, but that name it is familiar. I'm sure I've seen it before. And Baka, I mean, it's hard to not recognize that name. And yeah, this does exactly what I think the other achievement enabler does. It just re-enables achievements on Steam for you. So another good one. Yeah, definitely recommend it if you want those achievements. Next up, we got Balanced NPC Level Cap Remastered. This is push a win button. Adds consistent level caps to 1,400 NPCs from the base game and all DLCs. The comprehensive solution to Oblivion's NPC scale. So as you can see, NPC scaling and item scaling is a big one that people will have a problem with. There's some of the first things that were modded and removed. There's not as many reshaders as I thought there'd be in the popular one, but or not reshaders, reskins. I'm sure there are. But I'm seeing a lot of leveled stuff, and you know what? It's right. I was just thinking about that. I had actually power leveled my character, stepped outside, and realized immediately that holy shit, everything is super strong. And I mean, there are just no weak enemies anymore. So if you do something like power leveling and you're not leveling up if your main skills are like crafting and stuff, or they're not combat skills, and you power level those in the beginning, you are going to be screwed as far as combat goes. Luckily, this playthrough, pretty much all of my main skills are magic related, so I got some combat spells. I was able to make some spells in the Frostcrake house, and I can hold my own now, but it's still dicey. So, yeah, that level cap remastered is a doozy. So yeah, that's a good one. Check it out. This might be one that I might be adding to my game regardless. Even though I'm trying not to do too much mining, I might be adding this one. I'll think about it because I want to experience it just how I did back in the day, but we'll see. Next up, we got the Oblivion Optimizer. This is by Francis Lewis. It says, optimizes Oblivion and reduces stuttering considerably by optimizing shaders, compilation, and assist streaming. But yeah, it is another optimizer, so go through, check them out. Oblivion Remastered Script Extender. Now, this is one I want to talk about for a little bit. Now, again, I mentioned I'm not that technically inclined, but I do know a couple of things when it comes to modding. Now, you can typically make some pretty easy mods without the script extender. Now, I do know that once you get to a certain point, or once you try to do certain things, you need a script extender to do it. Now, again, I don't know exactly what it does, but in my head, it essentially allows the modders to access, or certain mods to access parts of the game they wouldn't otherwise be able to, or add in code to the game, or different, just different tasks, just different things that it wasn't normally programmed to do. That's how it works in my head. I'm sure that's not right, but you're going to find that a lot of the more technical mods, some of the bigger mods, the more involved mods, some that add entirely new systems to the game, they're going to need these script extenders. So this is one that I'm actually surprised is out. Bethesda did say they were not going to be there wasn't going to be any mod support for the remastered version. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that just means they're just not going to be getting the mod kit. But I mean, I'm glad the extender's there. That gives me hope that we're going to get to see a lot of crazier mods, a lot more mods than I thought we were gonna have access to. So script extender is out. Yeah, I cannot wait to see what we're gonna get for Oblivion. I really can't. A lot of games that come out since Oblivion, there have been a lot more modders. Let me go back because I didn't say the name. A lot more modders have come out, so I'm really excited to see what we get. The script extender is by Ian Pat, by the way. Sorry about that. All right, next up, we got a mod by the One True Re. Auto upgrade leveled items. All right, it says automatically replaces leveled unique items obtained as quest rewards with a version fitting for your level as your character progresses. No more worrying about what level you should or shouldn't complete certain quests at. Again, this is another one. If you were to get certain rewards throughout the game, you may get a lower version of the one than you could potentially get if you did it at a later point. So that is a point of contention. So yeah, it's another thing that was not good. It was kind of jank back in the day, but it's still there, and modders have immediately modded it out. Next up, our second to last, we've got balanced unlevel rewards. This is by Push the Win Button. I think this is our second or third mod we've seen from him. And again, it just removes scaling from all level quest rewards. It's another scaling mod, so looks like Push the Win Button is doing a lot of rebalancing. Looks like that's a serious point of contention for them. So I'm glad they're putting out all these mods for it. So very good. I'm sure there's some more in there, and then we're going to see more from them later on. And finally, the 16th mod, our last one today, is going to be Ascension Remastered. Vanilla plus loot and balance, another balance mod, and looky here, it is also by Push the Win Button. An immersive vanilla plus balance mod. Rare loot is actually rare. High level enemies only spawn at high level spawn points. Low level enemies and items can spawn regardless of level, and a ton of other minor balance tweak Oblivion as it was meant to be. This looks like a more comprehensive combination of all his other mods, to be honest. This might be the one I end up adding to my game. Yeah, that is the Ascension Remastered, and that is the mod spotlight for this week. Alright guys, that does it for today. Again, I am very excited to be doing the Oblivion mod spotlights. Yeah, hopefully we see some crazy stuff here, man, because I'm really looking forward to I'm enjoying playing. Like right now I'm doing the Dark Brotherhood storyline, so I'm enjoying that. After that I'm gonna huff it and do the Mage Guild. I'm really enjoying playing the game again. It's bringing back a lot of nostalgia. I got this game when I got my first apartment. This was the first game I got. I think I got my 360 then. I got Oblivion, and I just played the hell out of this game. It's all I did in my spare time when I wasn't working, and I love it. So that'll do it for today. Thank you all for coming by, and I will see you all on the next Spotlight.